This is the Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free.
You know I have a bit of an issue with Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, she's a great person.
Yeah, I know she is, and she's an amazing talent. It's just I find it ridiculous how often she'll take the opportunity to sing like other people's songs to them rather than have them perform on her show.
Okay.
That's like one of my biggest issues.
But you also have to realize that a lot of people in their crowd are there because they're big Kelly Clarkson fans.
Are there enough of those
I think so.
that like is she a big enough draw that you don't even need guests then? Just get her up there singing whatever she wants. Let's just Kelly Sings. That can be the new name of the show.
Okay, so what did she do now?
She's dropping a cover album from all the Kelly
See, this is exactly, it must be working.
her favorite karaoke tracks from the last couple years. So it'll be a 6-song EP called Karaoke, and it is due out in 2 weeks. Songs by The Weeknd, Whitney Houston, Radiohead. So I guess the songs aren't just from recent. Like, they go way back. But she also released a Billie Eilish one as a tease to what's coming. Would you like to hear it?
Yeah, I do.
This is some of Happier Than Ever from Billie, sung by, of course, Kelly Clarkson.
Give me a day or two to think of something clever, to write myself a letter, to tell me what to do.
No, it's got to be Billy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that did nothing for me.
I was going to say that sounded amazing.
No.
But it's like it's funny that she calls this karaoke because what she reminds me of is the person who can sing really well that goes to karaoke and is a bit too much of a keener.
You shouldn't go to karaoke if you're a good singer. Like, go to Nashville.
Yeah, valid point.
Leave karaoke to the rest of us who wish we could be famous, but there's absolutely no chance.
Or even she reminds me a bit of the person who hosts the karaoke, who also loves to sing and will, like, every third song, guess who it is again? It's the host, even though there's a bunch of people waiting to go and perform the same song that they do every time they go to karaoke.
I always wonder if they're paid to also perform, and I'm like, really? Like, whoever's navigating this needs to reassess.
I think the whole thing is like they get people that are good at singing just to fill the time if there's not enough singers.
But there's always enough singers because I'm always waiting for my turn.
Exactly.
And then the host goes up and sings a 6-minute long song.
Total Kelly Clarkson vibes.
Yeah, you're right.
Play 107, it's Ryder and Lisa. We are joined by Beckler from X92.9, our brother station in Calgary. We got a wager going on where if the Oilers win, either Beckler or his co-host, who's not in today, but Sean, I have to drive up to Edmonton and hold a huge sign promoting our show for an entire morning. If the Oilers manage to somehow lose, I can't see it happening at this point, but one of us would have to go down there and hold a big sign. We also had the sweep bet where the loser would have to get tattooed by the winner, the winning morning show, who's never touched a tattoo gun before. So that's the wager. What's going on, man?
God, that sucks so much. When we made this bet, I was like, oh, well, it's going to be them. So like, it doesn't even matter what the circumstances of the bet are. And here we are.
Now we're sitting at 3-1. I mean, this series could go any way still. I'm not dumb enough to think Calgary's not going to put up a fight in the Battle of Alberta. So I'm not guaranteeing anything at this point.
Did we decide who's going if we lose?
We did decide. I like that you're saying that now. Yeah, you're going. If it would have been a sweep, I was going to get the tattoo.
All right.
Right. It's rough, man. Like I said, I didn't even think it would come to this. But Kate, from your guys' perspective, has this series been enjoyable to watch?
Yes and no. Like, I feel like I have very high blood pressure now, but it's been awesome.
Like, I haven't had any fun at all other than game one. I was at game one. And since then, it's just been like my bum is clenched the entire time the McDavid line is on the ice, and it doesn't unclench until he's off.
Do you enjoy watching him do his thing? Like,
No,
Okay.
not at all. No, I hate it actually. He's no Austin Matthews. He's a great player. He's no Austin Matthews.
Okay.
Okay, I have an actual genuine question. Are you proud to have a player like Tkachuk, or does he kind of embarrass you because he's such a
You know, any rat when he's on your team is great. I'm primarily a Boston Bruins fan.
Okay.
So, I love Brad Marchand. Were he not on my team, I would hate him.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's kind of the same thing with Tkachuk.
No, and back to your question, I am not really enjoying this series either. I want the Flames to lose more than I want the Oilers to win, so I just got way too much skin in the game.
I'm in the same boat. And it feels like the Oilers have consistently outplayed the Flames since Game 1, so maybe that's why it's no fun either.
Well, let's just agree that we'll win it tonight then, and we can be done with this. So now that the weather's actually getting nice, I've started thinking about camping, and it's too late to book a spot because all the camping keeners in this province are all over it immediately.
Yeah, you can blame my parents.
Yeah, they're ridiculous.
They are on it.
On it.
Like, they have their calendar written out for the summer in April.
And they know which days they have to call.
Yep.
Because this campsite starts, booking on May long. This campsite starts taking calls at, just ridiculous.
Yep. So they learned the hard way. They got a brand new camper, an RV, and then they couldn't go anywhere.
Right.
The first year they had it because everything was booked up. So yeah, my dad and mom are just on it.
There's a very innovative concept that's come to Alberta, and this guy deserves a ribbon of some sort.
Yeah, I think he lives in Calgary, and he is an unsung hero. His name is Dan, and he created a website. It's called schnurp.com. If anybody wants it, I can send it to you, especially because you're like, how do you spell that? So basically, the concept of this is what he does is he will catch cancellations on the Parks Canada website as soon as they happen. Mm-hmm. So you can get those last minute camping spots.
Unbelievable. And I'm just looking at this right now. It is spelt exactly like you think it would be.
Right.
SCHNERP.com. And yeah, you just go to whichever lake you want, and then it shows you, what availability window you're looking between, if you can arrive on certain days, and then it'll throw you if there's been any cancellations.
I've never heard the term schnurp. Have you?
No.
So even this quote here says, I decided to build a site which would watch cancellations and allow people to schnurp their spots. So is that a common word? Did he make it up?
Schnurping must be kind of like creeping, right?
Oh, here we go. As for the term schnurp, he's from Canmore. He says he and his friends made it up on the ski slopes. So while snapping up or schnurping the last traces of fresh powder a week after a snowfall. Okay, this is so incredible.
Smart.
I love it. And now people will probably start using that term too because of him.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Great vibes all around. Schnurp.com if you're looking for some last minute sold out camping spots in Parks Canada campgrounds.
It's Ryder and Lisa's 1K wordplay.
We are joined by caller 7 today. That's Chris. Good morning, man.
Hey.
Good morning, guys.
So do you know how the game works?
I do.
All right, for those that don't, Chris is going to choose either Lisa or myself, who will then become his teammate. They'll leave the room. The other will ask Chris 5 words. He'll hit us with the first word that comes to mind, word association style, as quickly as possible. We'll invite Chris's teammate back into the studio, and they'll get asked the same questions. For everyone that matches, it's $25. If you hit all 5 together, it's $1,000. We've had one grand prize winner so far.
I think we've only had one, but we've had so many close ones.
Yeah.
One off. So, Chris, who is going to be your teammate this morning?
Let's use the Ryder.
I'm gone.
Bye.
Good choice, Chris. Really good choice.
Okay, just gonna wait for him to leave. He's walking a little slow because he played slow pitch last night. I think he's sore. Okay, he's gone. Okay, Chris, what is the first word that comes to your mind when I say tent?
Camping.
Braid.
Hair.
Lemon.
Juice.
Slice.
Pie.
Okay, and the last word, Chris, what's the first word that comes to your mind when I say web?
Spider.
Okay, I think you crushed it. Come on in, Ryder. Chris did so good. He was calm, he was collective, and I think he has some really good answers
He was
today.
collective or collected?
What did I say?
Collective.
Oh, collected.
Good thing you're not playing.
I feel like it would still count.
Okay.
Okay, what's the first word that comes to your mind? Let's start off with something simple. Tent.
Ooh. I don't want to overthink this because you're starting with it. I'm going to go with camping.
That's correct. What's the first word that comes to your mind when I say slice?
Bread.
Pie.
Ugh.
Come on.
What?
I don't know. It's a bad answer.
Sliced bread is a bad answer.
Okay, Chris, we're not going to win $1,000 today, but let's get you to 100, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
What's the first word that comes to your mind, Ryder, when I say braid?
Hair.
That's correct. Web.
Spider.
That is correct. We just got to get one more right, and Chris will be going home with $100. What's the first word that comes to your mind when I say lemon?
Ooh, lemon. I'm going on a limb here. Lime?
Juice.
Oh,
So
that's a better answer.
Yeah, it is. What did we win today? $75?
You got it,
Hey,
yeah.
it's better than nothing, right, Chris?
Awesome. Sounds good, guys.
Yeah, pretty good game, man. Have a great day and enjoy that $75.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cheers, buddy.
Dang.
Dang.
Sliced bread was not a bad answer.
Well, I just feel like everyone would say pie.
No.
Maybe some people thought of cake. Hit us up on the text line. What did you think of?
Bread.
No.
Oh, we're asking you if you've been a baddie lately.
Nova wrote in saying, I feel bad. But this also kind of makes her a badass. She said, I asked a random guy to carry out and load my groceries in my trunk. He didn't even work at Sobeys. I did tip him, though.
Okay.
You're such a bad person. Like, all the way through to your core.
780-784-7107. Are you bad? Hit us up with your stories. What do you got for us?
I supervise grade ones at lunch hour. When I tell the grade ones that if they don't pick up the soccer ball after it goes through the goalpost and take it back to the center field, then the points that they score after it immediately goes through, they don't count.
Let's see who's bad, man. Come on. Come on. Let's go.
You bad?
I think I'm pretty bad.
Okay, what are you bad with?
I realized this the other day that it was about a month ago that I posted on my Instagram story that I had really exciting life news.
Yeah.
And then I didn't give an update. So I'm just leaving people hanging.
Who's bad? Who's bad?
You're bad.
I'm so bad. Are you bad?
Yeah, I'm pretty bad. I'm planning to go out tonight on a weeknight.
Are you bad?
Gonna go watch the game, I think, with some buddies. So I usually don't go out on school nights.
No, probably shouldn't. By the way, I do have that update coming. I just don't have a date.
Worst announcement of all time. Okay, what do you got for us?
I brushed my teeth and then drank orange juice immediately after. Feeling baddylicious today.
Baddylicious. Sounds baddie nasty.
Yeah, did it taste delicious?
It tasted awful.
Oh, that's perfect. Thank you so much, Emily.
You want to see who's bad?
Trying to get Flames fans. I know they're passionate and they believe in their team, and there's a lot of things that can happen still with the series. We're not guaranteeing anything, but we're just trying to get them to admit that the Oilers have outplayed the Flames thus far in the series, which is the truth.
I
right?
saw a really funny tweet the other day from someone in Edmonton. It said, imagine having a crush on someone and then finding out that they're a Flames fan, and then you have to see them in a Flames jersey.
Oof, yeah, that would be ugly. All right, so we tried a few like breakfast shops. Nobody was willing to bite. Maybe this guy who's selling his Flames jersey will actually admit.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, you?
Good. My name's Lisa. I'm just curious if you are still selling that Flames jersey.
Yes, I am actually, yeah.
Is that by chance because you're giving up on the team?
No. It's just I bought that for my friend for his birthday, and it ended up being too big for him. That's the only reason.
Would you be willing to trade that jersey if I give you a Oilers jersey?
I probably should, but we'll see.
Okay, so on that note, can you at least admit that the Oilers are playing a little bit better than the Flames?
I can admit that, yeah.
All right! That's all I needed from you.
Yeah.
I don't actually want your Flames jersey. Have a great day, though.
You too. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Okay,
Bye.
cheers. Bye.
Got him.
Got him. Like you could hear the defeat in his voice. He's like, no. Like the excuses.
Sure.
Are you sure? It's because you're not giving up on the team.
Whew. An intense one tonight. We could close out the series with 4 in a row if we can get it done in Calgary. Their rink is a tough place to play, though, so it'll be a tough game. We'll have to play our best game of the series. I heard a quote the other day that said, the easiest way to close out a series is to beat them at the first opportunity, because if they win tonight, they get their confidence back.
Yeah,
they come in here.
absolutely.
So, getting it done tonight would be pretty awesome.
The Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free.
Play 107.